Hello and welcome back to Elmcreek for episode 7 of this Let's Play. Today we're gonna check to make sure this has got plenty of water, but we need to put these back on. Yep, plenty in there. Just move this over. Today we will have a look at what contracts we've got to do. I was looking at that one last. So there's that harvesting one, or there's that fertilizing one. I think we're gonna go with this. Right, we're over here, and this is the gear that we've got. So to start with, we're going to get in this 8S. 32 mile an hour, this is down us. It's not bad, is it? We'll get it hooked up and right, so we are all the way down basically now. Oh, how awkward are you? This bit of kit looks a lot better, doesn't it? Compared to 19, is it? A newer version maybe? It certainly looks more detailed. Right. And if we go down here, the field's actually quite small by the looks of it. I mean, potatoes always take a long time anyway, don't they? What's this here? Yes. Unfold. What we're going to do is, just while I'm on bringing the other the tractor and trail down, we're going to get a worker on. Am I in the wrong field here? I'm not. I'm a... Why is that not working? So it says 76. I'm in field 76. What's wrong with it? Lower. Switch on. Right. I don't know what's wrong. doesn't need a topper, does it? Because it's got one. So why aren't we working? Give us 2 secs. Right, I tried to get that harvest to work and I just couldn't. It was saying that there was no field recognised, so it wouldn't let us manually harvest and it wouldn't let us put a worker on it either. It didn't matter what I did, it wasn't having it. That water looks fantastic, doesn't it? Looks really good. Yeah. So God knows what was wrong with that. So I just had to cancel the contract. So instead, what we've done is we're going to quickly do this fertilising contract. And it is a quick one as well. There's not much to it at all. I could have swore I'm in number 9. It's disappeared. Right. We had... What is going on? We had a fertilising contract for number 9. And now it's gone. Right. So, as you can see, this is none of whatever I left you on. I think it was the fertilising on field 37. So, this video, we started off trying to do potatoes, didn't work. I went to a couple of different fertilising jobs. They either disappeared, or when even the ones that were still on there wasn't working. I'm doing a cultivating job now, and that is working. You can see it's up to 4%. This is hardly going to pay out because I've had to lease the equipment. I'll borrow the equipment. It's a big job for very little money. All I'm going to do is am I going to put a worker on it, go around the headland and then put a worker on it possibly. I don't know, I might just end up putting a time lapse on. But I don't know why the other things weren't working. The only difference between now and earlier on, when everything was working, is I've installed that one trailer mod. That's it. So it's a mystery. It sounds brilliant, by the way, this New Holland. Sounds really good. So yeah, to say this start of this episode's a bit disjointed, I think, is an understatement, really. I just can't work out why none of them are working. I even, between the fertilising ones, I even went out of the game, restarted the PlayStation, and then come back in. I mean, the fertilising contracts in particular. It's something that we tend to rely on. In a series like we play now, it's them quick hit fertilising contracts. That's the good ones. The textures look fantastic as well, don't they? Really, really good. Right, I'll see if I can set a worker away. Well, it's working. It's not coming up as no field recognised, which is a bonus. Doesn't even say what type it is. It a T7? Yeah. Right. We'll let that run, and like I said, this one in particular, it wasn't really for us to make money, it was just to see if everything was working. And it kind of is. What on earth are they doing? Apart from costing me a fortune. Right. I'm struggling to work that out, but it's going again. Right, we'll nip back over there and see what needs doing. Right, so we're back on, and as you can see, we've skipped forward a day. We're now into November. The reason we did that, the day prior, and what you'll have seen at the beginning of the video, was just an absolute mess with things not working. I kind of just wanted to progress to see, just to make sure that things were going to sort of progress as they should. So that's that contract done there. I'm getting 1,729. It cost me more to do that. Guaranteed. There's no way I've made money out of that. But we need, what's that one? Sugar beet. We will definitely accept that. But that's not what we're going to do now. Is that going on? Yes. So field 32, where's field 32? It's got to be around here somewhere. Right. That one there. What we're going to do now is our cornfield, the one that we bought with corn in it, is ready. So we need to go and get a suitable header. Which I totally could have done before I even come back on here, but I didn't even think about it. Right, gonna go and get this header and I'll see you back in our field. Okay, so we've got the John Deere over, the 4755. That's got the grain wagon on the back. We have the harvester that needs attention on. We've been over and got a corn header. It wasn't much. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it wasn't much to rent. $400 maybe, 400 and odd, something like that. Although it is only small, it's only, I think, 3.6 meters. I'm not expecting a massive amount of here because it's only got 50% fertilizer state on it, so it's not going to be at its best. But I mean, we're not doing too bad, are we? What I'll go around the headland and I'll probably start putting a time lapse on. I might even put a worker on the combine and I'll do the transporting. I can't remember yet if I've seen a great demand. Is that possibly not a thing in FS22? I can't remember seeing one come up. Now really, we need to start getting some crops sold so we can get another field or get a factory, but if we sell the crops and buy a factory, we then obviously haven't got the crops to go into the factory. And what I don't want is to spend 80 grand on something and then not be able to use it for another rotation. Might try one of them mulches on this one. I wonder if that actually works without seasons on. I'm sure I read it gives a 5% boost. So if we hire one of them, we'll give that a go. I don't know what I'm going to put in here next. I'll have a look at the production chains and see what'll be whatever we're going to aim for. That sugar beet harvest we won't be doing in today's episode, that'll be for the next one, episode 8. I just want to accept it now so we didn't lose it. If it's going to allow us to do it, that is. Given how the start of the videos went. I would be in two minds to cut everything that happened at the start of the video and just to re-record it. However, I think there's some, if it's happening to other people, then it might be something worth looking into. I think I seen as well, I didn't read it, so I only quickly sort of looked over it on Facebook. Did Lancy Boy put a reporting tool, a template up, so you can report any bugs to giants? I'm sure I've seen that. Not keen on the colour clash, like. I was going to go for the 6 metre John Deere one, but it was 2,700 just to lease. And it's already known that the field's only 50% fertilised. I wasn't into that whatsoever. Right, I'm going to do up here, and then I'm going to empty it, put a worker on, and then put a time lapse on. I'm going to have a look at the production chain and see if I can do anything with tomatoes, because I've got an absolute ton of them. Right, we'll stop at the end here. I mean, the trailer run takes 8,000 anyway, so we're not missing out on anything. Yeah, so apparently a mulcher puts all this back into the soil, and it gives some sort of fertilising state. Obviously new, well, I don't know, it might have been on PC, I can't remember anything like that being on console last year. It might be just in a different guise, possibly. Second time I've done that. Right, while that's tipping, I'll quickly move these. They'll probably just spawn again anyway. Yep. Don't know what I was doing there. Strange. We definitely need a trailer, don't we? Although we're leasing on this series, what I was going to say is about setting a limit of how many items we can lease. I don't want to set limits on this one, I want to progress quickly. But it doesn't feel right just doing what I want basically, because I normally have restrictions on us. Which is obviously how I like to play the game, usually. Right. No good without the tractor and trailer. Okie doke, right. We'll put a time lapse on now and we'll come back towards the end. almost finished on here. You'll have seen that roughly halfway through it started to rain, so I just stopped it, given the fact that you lose a lot of the yield when it rains, or some of the yield. There was no point in carrying on. It didn't rain for long. I fast forwarded it a bit and we're alright. I feel like we've done alright off this field, even though it was only fertilised half the amount it could have been. I can't actually remember if we've done, I think we've done 3 trips. So already we've got 24,000 litres. We'll have a look once we get up. I mean, the tractor isn't going to be needed, is it? I'll just take it up in the combine. We'll have a look, see how much we've got. By the looks of it, it's going to be just over 30,000 litres. Unless I've got it wrong with how many times we've been there. But if we do get that much, I'll be quite happy with that. 30,000 litres off that field. We'll get it done properly next time. And see how much we can get off it. That's annoying. There we go. Might as well turn it off. Ah, we can't turn it off, can we? But things are starting to come along nicely. Our fields are these two. They're looking decent. We've got the full third one to start up, and it's a good size, that one as well. We've got our greenhouse going. I mean, you can see the... Turn it off now. You can see the amount of tomatoes that we're getting off it. Really, we need to get a trailer and get some of these gone. Let's get rid of this one. Some will probably pop up straight away anyway. But in the next episode, we've got that quite large... Oh my god. Right, that quite large sugar beet harvest to do. So we just can go over here, can't we? So yeah, just over 30,000 litres of corn. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.